What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we're back at it again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team head-to-head online gameplay for you, continuing our quest for another All-Madden First String Super Bowl. We're here in the Conference Championship round, and not only are we continuing that run, but we're also continuing our discussion on our MUT 15 wish lists. And today I wanted to talk about the auction house and the trade block and different things that I think could be tweaked and added to make it a lot better, a better experience for all of us. And I've gotten a lot of ideas from other game modes. You know, of course, I've been mentioning NHL Ultimate Team a lot, so I'm going to be talking about some things from there. And also the Diamond Dynasty game mode from MLB The Show implements some things that I think are really cool. Jumping right into it. There's a trade block, and you can trade one card for another card, and not a lot of people use it. I think people more so just buy the cards they want. Trade block is just dead in Madden Ultimate Team, in my opinion, and I think there's some things that they could do to liven it up. Number one, allow people, and I believe this would stop a lot of scamming and trickery as well. Allow us to use to have multi-cards traded for a singular card. So if there's a card out there, we'll just use MVP Cam Newton for an example. If I want MVP Cam Newton, and I don't really have a good enough card to trade straight up for it, but I have two cards that are pretty good for the value that I want to trade for it, allow me to trade two cards for one. In NHL Ultimate Team, you have the option. I don't know the restriction as far as, you know, what the limit is, but you have an option to, say, trade like 3 cards in 50K for one card. In that user that you offer that to, they can trade or accept it. And I think that's an amazing thing. And we all know there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of scamming going on in the MUT community. People needing middlemen to complete trades and all these different things. I believe if they allow this to happen, multi-card trade block, you know, with coins involved as well, it's going to stop a lot of that stuff, and it's going to make just a better experience for everybody. I mean, in my opinion, I don't want to dwell on this topic too much, but if right now in this current MUT, if you get scammed because of trading situations, it's kind of on you, because you shouldn't be making deals with people who you got to kind of give trust to over the internet, because you can't really trust anybody over the internet. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. But if we could get this thing working in Madden Ultimate Team, I think it would make a lot of things better. As far as the auction house goes, it's not even really an auction house, it's a market. Because a true auction house, you're able to bid on cards, and I know there's a timer when it comes to bidding, but let's be realistic. How many of you people sit at your console and actually wait for a card to go down to the last second and bid? That doesn't happen often, and when it does, you gotta be lucky to get it. Again, in NHL Ultimate Team, they have a live auction house. You can see, you can refresh it. You don't even have to refresh it. It pretty much refreshes for you. It counts down to the second. And then within the last, I think, 20 seconds or so, if you place a bid, it gives the, it makes the auction go longer. It puts it up like another 15 seconds. So you can go back and forth with somebody until you either get outbid or you outbid somebody. And that's a true auction house to me. And I really like the way it's set up. There's not so much that you input a price for the card that you want to sell. It just goes by increments of 50, and I think that would be fine as well. That would stop people from doing the, you know, the 11111 scam. I don't see too much of that lately, but I still think it would. So you can start off by selling a card by 50, 100, 150, and so on, all the way up to, you know, 90,000, million, whatever. And, you know, what you do is you set it for that amount. So you can set your starting auction and then your buy it now. And then they have by default, all auctions go just 1 hour. And in Madden, it's all auctions go 24 hours. And nobody's sitting around on their console for 24 hours. So I really think that's cool. I mean, you can change it in NHL from 1 hour to 3 hour to 6 hour to 12, then to 24. But I think if they defaulted 1 hour, there'd be a lot more interaction on the auction house, and it would make bidding for cards a lot more fun, in my opinion, and it'll also kind of make it easier for us who like to try to snipe cards. I think it would make things a lot easier for sniping cards. So there's more thoughts that I want to get on this as far as searching the auction house and different things like that. But as you can see, we're out of time. We get the win. We're going to the Super Bowl. The next gameplay is going to be the Super Bowl. It's also going to be a live com, so I won't really be talking about this issue. And then I have my 300th win video, which is also a live com. So we're going to take a small break from these wish list videos, but we'll be back with them really soon. Peace.